Hey guys, Skeletor Sack is back with another episode of Long Live the Queen. The last episode, some guy was possessed with demons, and we sent him to be purified instead of executing him. And then we went to go talk to the Lumen Witch, who is apparently wanting to do drastic action. And this is where the episode picks up. Let's see what happens. Let's see here. We can leave it to me to get the crystal, or we can take drastic action. Oh, goodness. Let's take drastic action.
I suppose I'll have to listen to another plan.
Leave it to me.
Fine.
That night, an explosion rocks the castle. A section of stone near the royal treasury collapses, crushing the guards on duty. Nothing is stolen. At least nothing that is acknowledged publicly. But when you look at your father's face, you can see it in his eyes. The crystal is gone, and he knows that you are to blame. He will never trust you the same way again.
Oh.
Let's see, we'll do expression, and I guess military. Okay. And we're military. And let's see here. I don't even know where that's. Oh, let's go ahead and try to knock out strategy. Done. You practice all the techniques of needlework, from simple mending to dressmaking and embroidery. You practice designing beautiful outfits from the first scrap of fabric to the last finishing touch of jewelry. You study the use of ponies in battle, as well as the costs and benefits of traveling with large animals. I want to fight on elephants. You study the effects of a strong hierarchy on military organization and the ability of troops to respond to changing situations. Communication across an army can be difficult. Bitch, please. It's called Twitter. Disrupted signals can lead to chaos, only if it gets hacked.
My lady, there's a letter for you. Who sent this? It isn't signed.
Anthrax. It appears to be a poem describing you in a manner that is entirely inappropriate for a queen.
What? With a squid? That's hilarious. That's actually pretty funny.
Just then, an incredibly unlucky breeze swirls between the windows of your tower bedroom, tugging the paper out of your hands and off into the sky. You stick your head out the window to discover the poem caught and fluttering on the roof nearby. You can almost reach it. Fuck that nonsense. Nothing's worth dying over. What's the worst that can happen? It blows off and someone reads it and laughs at you? That's better than breaking your neck. Besides, if you're lucky, it will rain and wash the words away. Okay, let's see here. As you finish studying, what will you do for the weekend? We need to be a little bit more willful. And I don't see willful, so let's go talk to the witch.
Do you have it? You do have it, don't you?
The crystal? Of course. Everything is ready for you.
Great, let's get going. What do I have to do?
Pick up the crystal with your bare hands. Press it against your chest over your heart and say, Illuminati.
Okay, here we go. Illuminati.
Whoa, acid trip.
Sailor Moon, activate.
You feel dizzy and both larger and lighter than you were before. The crystal has disappeared from you, but you know where it is. You know where you hid it.
Wow.
The priestess here is a friend of mine. I will come to your lessons in the faith and train you to use your powers.
This is going to be great.
Achievement. She looks so fucking happy, but for some reason she doesn't seem larger. Okay, let's boost up expression, except instrument, And apparently the rest of these kind of suck. Athletics, I guess. Okay. Let's run some more. Skills. Yeah, that's right. And done. You practice complex runs, trills, and transposition on the pianoforte. You practice the transverse flute, learning how to form a beautiful tone by blowing across the mouthpiece. You blow that flute. You switch back and forth between a brisk walk and a light bouncing jog. Bounce, 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 bounce. Not too fast, you're building endurance rather than speed. You steadily increase the proportion of time you spend jogging with shorter breaks of walking to recharge your energy. I regret to inform you that Fabio, the Earl of Titan and Duke Regent of Elath, has passed away. This isn't really a surprise. He was pretty old. The problem is the political implications. With the control of Elath in doubt, it falls to the crown to make decisions. Young Lord Adair will not reach his 15th birthday for over 2 years. He requires a regent. His stepmother Aris, the Duchess of Lila, has petitioned that the boy be left in her care. This would, however, leave her in personal control of 2 neighboring duchies, which is generally forbidden.
Almost the entire eastern border. I don't know anything really bad about her, though.
The boy does have a living grandfather, the Earl of Ishtar, or you might appoint an unrelated noble to act in his stead. The Earl of Ishtar has suggested another possibility. You and Adair are both young, not too far apart in age. He requests that we accept the boy as your future husband and keep him here at the castle. Oh, goodness. I don't know this kid, so we'll send him to his grandfather.
The Earl of Ishtar is the closest blood relation that Adair has. He should be regent.
As you wish. Okay. And let's make ourselves a little bit more depressed, shall we? Well, we could visit the treasury. That sounds legit. Who knows what'll happen? Okay, apparently that just blew up in my face. I didn't do shit. Okay, let's train in weapons and military. So, we'll do naval strategy in the military and swords. There we go, and done. Determined girl. Studying. Your skill in swords is now 50. You learn about the use of ships and transporting ground soldiers between locations. You study the cost, time, and materials required to construct new ships. Titanic! You study blockades, both setting them and breaking them. That's cool. There is a woman here to see you. She is a musician and wishes crown patronage.
Which means money.
Your Royal Highness, if you accept me as a member of your court, I will immortalize you in word and song. I have dabbled in musical styles like hip-hop and R&B, and can entertain your guests and lighten your evenings with some, sensual music.
I wonder if she also writes naughty poetry.
The musician sings a little ditty to demonstrate her skills with the lute.
It's okay, but nothing special.
Oh, let's reject her.
Thank you, but we are not interested.
Okay. God. We need afraid, depressed, and yielding. Well, visit the tomb. That gets rid of 2 out of 3. So determined. Okay. We'll boost instrument and expression. Whoa, military's getting really high up. And expression. What was the other one? Instrument. Okay. And instrument. Here we go. Done. You practice the hot boys. Yeah. Learning to apply pressure with your lips to control the vibrations of the double reed. You practice the harp, learning to play flowing glissandos and arpeggios. You learn about the difficulty of obtaining new supplies from the field. Enemy civilians may hide or destroy supplies rather than let them fall into your hands, and friendly civilians may not stay friendly if robbed. You study how to determine when to jettison or destroy excess goods for speed and how to avoid overreaching. You receive a letter from young Lord Adair. It's an extremely formal letter for such a little boy, thanking you for your wisdom and allowing him to live with his grandfather, who probably dictated every word he wrote because the child's probably a moron. Okay, let's see here. Let's try something that is yielding. Okay, this works. We'll play with let's play with toys. I feel a little bit better now that I played with my favorite toys that I have to use in my room. And she looks really, really happy. Okay. We are going to boost athletics, running, and expression. It doesn't really matter which one. Oh, whoops. Classes. Decoration. Athletics. Running. Done. You practice sight reading complex pieces of music. I love you. You love me. You practice jogging solidly for longer stretches of time and learn how much food and water you need before and after in order to keep your body going. You learn the proper techniques and clothing for running in different kinds of weather to avoid frostbite, overheating, or disease. Under Armour. Okay. Staring up into the sky out your window, you notice a strange flash of light.
A falling star! Pretty!
Alright everyone, we're going to end the episode right here, and hopefully we'll find out more about what's going on. If you like this episode, go ahead and hit like, and if you want to see more, hit subscribe and leave some comments, suggestions at the bottom. And I hope to see you guys next time. Peace.